I think manifesting without God is impossible. And let me break it down for you. Here I want to discuss something more deep, more important, and it will be about God. When I'm talking about God, I mean this infinite force that rules this universe, that is in every one of us. God for me is basically everything. And God has rules we have to follow. And these rules you can find in Bible, in Quran, or just in general through a personal experience. But if you read the Bible, you will see these rules like this, like with the snap of a finger. So these kind of books, they are our guidance to how to live this life, in the most pleasant and enjoyable way. Because when we try to disobey God, or when we disobey God, we are actually saying yes to devil. Yes, that's a really interesting video I've never done before, but I really want to talk about because of my personal experience, let's say this. And because God is talking through me to other people. So what you have to understand about manifestation is that all the ideas, all these dreams you have, they come from God. And how you can understand that it's from God or from the devil? So when it's from God, you feel expansion. You feel a lot of love, a lot of excitement and happiness. You feel that, yeah, it's for me, and if you feel it through your soul, through your heart right here, because it will become warm and it will feel exciting, then it's from God. But if it's limiting you, if you feel like something is wrong, or just, I don't know, some weird feelings, it's from your ego, it's from the devil, and you don't actually need that, And just and something additional I want to add here is that nothing material will make you happy. Nothing. Yeah, we live in material world, we live in material body, but if that's your end goal, it won't make you happy. And I know what I'm talking about. And I'm up to being rich, I'm up to being prosperous person, and I have financial goals, like really big ones and so on. But if there is no God in here, if there is no mission, if there are no deeper feelings and meanings, it will be empty. It won't fulfill you, it will bring you nothing, and you will be like, okay, I got it, so what's next? And that's how people manifest with the devil. Like they do it, from the place that, okay, the devil, I want money, like bring me money. And the devil gives them like really shitty ideas, like, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about, okay? I don't want to give examples. So some person does it, and okay, they get this money, but they end up really poorly in every possible way. By the end of their life, or they will give these programs to their children, because generational karma is real. When you manifest with God, God gives you, meanings, really deep ones. God gives you mission. And when you follow your mission and these meanings, all this abundance you will get, material one, a lot of money and so on, it will fulfill you. It will like fuel you even more, and you will see like, God, I'm so grateful that I got it. You will feel a lot of gratitude because you've done work, and that's another thing we'll talk about. You've done work, and this money, they make you extremely happy and fulfilled, satisfied. And it's different kind of money, because you can earn money from many different ways. And when it comes from the devil, you will pay for this tenfold, you know. And when it comes from God, you will feel a lot of, again, excitement, expansion, and love. And you can earn a lot with God. And by the way, on the new earth, it's the only way. Like the only way. Because all this, people who are trying, to trick God, who are trying, to think they're smarter, because we know one person who thought he's smarter than God and where he ended up, It won't work like this anymore. The further we go with every passing year, all this, demonic things that happen on this earth, they will pop up more and more and more to cleanse, to cleanse it up. And for us to live on the new planet, in the new frequency. It's already happening, And the other thing, let's discuss it about manifesting with God. Okay, the next rule will be about the divine timing. That's a really interesting one, because you can find a lot of videos. Like when I started to post my videos about manifestation, I was so surprised that people saying manifest instantly, manifest in 3 days, manifest in a week, or I don't know, just in 1 second. Manifest money 1 second. How does it feel for you right now? How does it feel for you? Does it feel that it comes from God or from the devil? I think the answer is obvious, right? Because when we manifest with God, we don't put any expectation that it's supposed to happen right now. If we give this expectation, from who it comes from? The answer is obvious, right? And I'm not saying that it's impossible. It's possible, but it depends on your case. It depends on your energy, on where you at in your life, in your reality, and so on. And there's this thing when you manifest with God. All happens in the divine timing. You should not put any timeline that it's supposed to happen like this year, next month, this day, and so on. You should not, because in this case you disobey God. You disobey their plan. And their plan is always better than yours, believe me. Because if you think okay, I want to manifest money instantly right now, this amount, your body isn't even prepared for this, to hold it. Your mind, your programs, it's nothing is prepared. So where you will take this money, what will you do with this? Lose it instantly like this? And will pay again tenfold for this? That's why they are preparing you for something that is bigger than you've never experienced before, and it takes time. And when, it's so funny for me that when people trying to rush, where is it, I need to do more meditations, I need to do more affirmations, this practice, that, blah blah. It's not about the God's plan. It's not about the divine plan for me. Thinking that you're smarter than God, than this power that knows everything about you as well. It's like disciplining again your parent who guides you, who gives you any answer, who wishes you the best, and you're still no, you're being this teenager who are trying to be smarter. And when you're actually adult, you accept your part here, you accept your position here, So what I'm telling you right now, that don't force things. If it comes from your soul, it will always happen, okay? It will always happen. I manifested really crazy dreams. And knowing where I come from and how people usually end up where I come from, it's crazy, literally. I would never do any of this if it was only my will, It's God who's arranging all these things that happened for me to all of this to happen, because it were my dreams. It was my destiny, the best timeline. I chose it, yes, but God was arranging for me, and it's invisible, but it happens again in the perfect time. Really perfect time. But do not rush and surrender. Okay? That's really important. The other thing, when you manifest with God, you surrender 100%. That's the second thing will be here. And you do not try to control any outcome. That's the law of detachment, okay? That's totally about God. That's totally about God. Because when we are patient, when we take risk, God is here always. And they are helping us in this case. Because these are the cases when we need to truly rely on God and their power. Okay? So you do not to control the outcomes. Before, like even a couple of months ago, I was like, okay, why it's not happening? Like, maybe I should like struggle more. Maybe I should do this, do that, and so on. It was even worse, I actually exhausted myself like this. And recently, in September, something has happened. This all the energy shift. God has revealed himself, herself for me, and I do not control the outcomes anymore. Like, I don't care if this video will get 1 view or 1 like whatever. I do this video because it's God's will that is talking through me, because God asked me, like, you have to record this video, you have to do this, and I'm doing this. And I do not try to control the outcomes anymore, like, seriously, because I know what I want will happen anyway. And that's about surrendering to God's plan 100%. And this will help you to manifest way faster, believe me. Not when you try to control how it will happen, how will I get this money, how will I get this. That's the devil's plan. It exhausts you, it shrinks you, and just in general, you won't like the outcome as well. But when you're surrendering, trusting, it will happen in the most brilliant way for you. And the third thing I want to talk about is obeying to God, obeying to their plan. I'm saying their or they because God is not he for me. It's she too and he too, and it's they. It's us. It's the higher power, the higher force, the quantum field, like it's everything, okay? And it knows everything. What do I mean by obeying God? Okay, you want to manifest money, and you tell yourself, God, that, okay, I want to earn this amount per month, per year. So what happens next? You can lose your job, because your job is not in the alignment with this highest path where you earn this amount of money. And you have to obey God here, in this case. You have to obey God when you also will hear the messages from him, from them. Doesn't matter. If I say he or they, them, just don't pay attention. It's like my form of saying. So you hear the message, like for example, I heard the message that you have to record this video. I can disobey to God, saying like, I don't want to do this, doesn't matter who will watch me, and so on. Or I can just simply obey. And I let the magic to unfold later for me, because it's like, they're just watching you. Like, what will you do here? They're watching you. They're always watching you. Every of your action, every of your thought, how you think, and so on. And it's not about that you're a little child and they're like being your parents. No, it's not about it at all. It's about the rules that are here. The rules how to live your life. The rules of the universe. Okay? I have a video about this. You can watch it and to discover it more. But you can also read the Bible, for example, or Quran. Depends what you like the most, or what you prefer. So it's about following these rules that exist and existed before you and will exist later, because they help for us to not fall into chaos. Okay? and to this world to be an organized construction that can develop and evolve, because evolvement and evolution are one of the most important rules of this universe. So when you obey God, like, you are doing what you're supposed to do, you're hearing the messages. That's why it's so important to be intuitively aligned with your highest timeline, hear your intuition. Because without our intuition, I don't know, we don't hear ourselves, we don't hear our path, and in the end of the day, we won't live the life we're supposed to be living, which will be filled with money, pleasure, real pleasure, not like short one, eternal pleasure, you know, and loving relationship and so on. No place like this if we don't hear our intuition. So when you are obeying to God, obeying to their messages, realizing them, and as soon as possible, that's also, you start to walk your highest path in this case, and sooner or later you will receive what you want. It's proven by my experience, my personal experience, for so many times, really. I saw it through my clients as well, especially the ones who work with me personally, one-on-one. That's it. When you're not trying, to predict things, to control things, to think that, yeah, I want to manifest 1 million, so I have to open this dropshipping business because one, I don't know, guy opened this business and he's a millionaire now. Maybe you're supposed to be an artist and you will sell one painting for 1 million. And that's your plan. That's your highest timeline, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's why you will be paid so much. That's why we need to listen to our intuition, to listen to God. Yeah. This is it. Thank you for watching. Leave your feedback. I would be interested to know what you think. And subscribe to my channel. See you. Bye bye.